Hi everyone, today's workout is going to be an absolute killer. There's 4 sections in total, and within each section you have a strength-based exercise, a cardiovascular exercise and a core exercise. So obviously with the strength-based exercises you want to work on set repetitions. You're going to try and lower the reps and increase the weight that you use as best as you can. Then for the cardiovascular exercise, you're working to time. You're trying to squeeze in as many repetitions to that time, and then that you're working on your muscular endurance as well as your cardiovascular fitness. And also then your core exercises, which is going to be for the set time as well. It is going to be challenging. There's not a big rush on time factor here, so in between each type of exercise, take a small breather before moving on, especially between the cardiovascular exercise and then the core exercise, because you're going from a high-paced, high heart rate to a slower paced exercise, which is actually your horizontal force. So you want to make sure your heart rate comes down a bit before moving on to that as much as you can. On top of that, today I won't have the intermediate and beginner modification on the video, because most of the modifications are going to be your time you use, the repetitions you do and the weight you choose. And I've spent that time I would have done that on actually explaining it more on the site. And for those, there's a couple of exercises which are going to be slightly different for beginners. I have made them as self-explanatory as I can, and they're really straightforward exercises, but it's just still going to get you the core work and over the cardiovascular work that you need for that particular time. But anyway, I'm going to get warmed up myself and make a start at this version of the workout, where I'm going to be working to my own level, which would be a fairly advanced level, but it's mainly the weight that I'm using because I'm trying to push myself and use a heavier weight in the strength stuff. However, because I haven't done as much strength training lately, I won't be up to the level I was before, so unfortunately, well, I'm annoyed about that, but you know, some things you have to sacrifice here and there, but we'll get back on track. So anyway, enough chatting and let's get on with the workout. So that workout took me about 40 minutes, 40 to 45 minutes in total. The reason obviously is because you're working on set reps, you're increasing the weight, you're taking more time over each repetition. Hopefully that's what you're doing. But on top of that, obviously that takes longer, but then on top of that you're wanting to increase the recovery in between your strength exercise and the next exercise, because, well, everyone's different, but generally when you're doing strength training you do need that bit more recovery, and it's not just between the sets that you're doing, working the same muscle group, but even if you're moving on, it's like you maybe letting the blood pressure settle a bit before you move into something more intense. Oh my goodness. A minute of evil jumps, a minute of elevated plank climbers. I don't know what I was thinking, but I'm sure there'll be a few mad faces when they see this workout. When you'll see this, obviously I said at the start that there's certain modifications for beginners and intermediates, and I hope that I have explained it enough on the written workup or the written breakdown on the blog. If not, then please don't hesitate to send me a message and just ask me to clarify anything that you need. I hope it is straightforward enough, because I don't want anybody to be left out. I want everyone to be able to at least try the workout and see how they get on. So I think that's all I need to say. I'm trying to think. The only other thing is that people have always asked me what weight I'm using in my workouts. So let me see, the blue one is 12 kilograms, the white ones are 14, 16s are the yellow, the greys are 20s, and the green ones are 24 kilograms. So yeah, pretty challenging, but I think, looking back, you sort of evaluate your workout, so to speak, and if I was to do it again I would start slightly higher a weight on the Turkish get-ups and the front squats, because I did underestimate my ability for those, and it was unfortunate, but I just thought I would err on the side of caution, given that Turkish get-ups are still relatively new to my workouts. And I will, by the way, be doing a tutorial on it, so please don't fret if you haven't mastered that technique yet. Just do what you can at the minute without any weight, just do the body weight version. So it's just a case of holding your hand above your head as if there's a kettlebell there. That way you're not risking any injury, especially to your shoulders, because there's a few principles you need to just bring in to that exercise to help make it go smoothly, and so you don't injure yourself, so you're going to feel benefit from it. Feel free as usual to leave me any feedback and comments on my blog, myomytv.com, and you can also join in the discussions over at the forum. That's myomytv.com/forum, and there's also a link on my blog to that. And anyone is welcome to join in if they're wanting any support or any advice, then that's there for them. Anyway, until next time, I'll see you soon.